So my boys just got that cryotherapy done. It's basically not the cryotherapy that I thought you would be doing, that you basically stand in the machine and they do it. It's basically with like this kind of like tubing type of thing where the lady will blow it on like the cold spot. So it's basically directed for a certain area. So if you have like a sore muscle or whatever, it directly goes to that one section, which is a pretty cool thing because it's directing on the sore muscle, and I can tell it's still sore. This is like an hour after I've already done it, so I will say that I'm not expecting every single pain to go away after doing this. And because it was pulling on the muscle, and baby girl here is trying to take her Instagram post. But to be completely honest, that was what felt the best out of everything, out of the cryotherapy, out of everything, because it basically locks your arms into one position and you can't move it. And the only way I can identify what that is you know, when you go to the doctors and you get your blood pressure done, and that machine that they use for the blood pressure basically compresses against your arm, and then it will release when they do the blood pressure, right? And that's basically what it's doing. It's compressing against the muscles and kind of going up the arm, back down the arm, and then it does focus on the when the part got to my shoulder and it was really compressing against my chest and my shoulder. That is probably where I seen the most results, and it felt the best, because it was absolutely just using this area as a way to compress and feel really good. Myself, I'm not expecting one visit to change the game, so I'm probably gonna call them back up and say, hey, can I do that again? Because they did like this massage machine that was going like this, like kind of like jackhammering into my arm, and I seen that on YouTube because I watch sometimes like these chiropractic videos just to see what can absolutely be done to help out my soreness, right, and see what they can do. And I didn't want to go to a chiropractor because last time I went, all I did was pop my back and my neck and go, okay, we're done, sir. So I decided to go to this place, see if it worked. And I might actually go next time to a massage therapist and see if that will actually help decrease the pain more than what I had done. I'm just trying different ways now to benefit myself, to help my body, because that is what basically these compression arm sleeves were doing. They're basically going like this, compressing really tightly, then releasing, compressing really tightly and releasing. Because if you see, I don't know if you can still see it, but you might be able to see on the camera a little bit. You can see, like when I first got out, you can see my veins were real popping, like the veins, like you can still see them a little bit, like right here you can see my veins popping a little bit. But like when your arms are just stretched out like this for 25 minutes and it's compressing against it, you really do feel it's more like a massage than anything else. So, like I said, that was a cool experience. I picked up this thing. Basically, it's a hot and cold with multi-purpose use wrap, adjuster strap, and basically, as you can see, you wear it around like the hurt area, and this thing will go around like here. And if it's like cold basically helps inflammatory, helps your body recover, and the heat will help too, but they say cold helps it's swelling and all that kind of stuff. That's why they do the cold in the places that they do. It's 260 below zero. They're spraying that onto your body, and it does actually get really cold, and your arm starts to feel a little numb because of the cold pressure. He says it's kind of like an ice bath but amped up. He also said that if you're doing like a sauna session at the gym for like 20 minutes every day, he said that really will help recovery He says because your body's not so used to going in 180 degrees, and that's why you're sweating so much, and all the blood flows is going to that one certain section of your body, and it's helping you recover as well. So that is why I think I went to this guy, and the compression sleeves really did help. But like I said, like an hour afterwards, like that, I go like that, I can still feel pain. But that's because it was one time only done. So it's not like I've been doing this compression thing for a very long time. My boys, I couldn't film in there. I couldn't film at all. So, because my arms were basically spread out and I couldn't grab my camera to film anything. So, did it work? I say like the first hour afterwards, it felt really good. And so, basically, do I recommend the cryotherapy and the compression arm sleeves? Yeah, I think the compression arm sleeves are like more beneficial. Like, I've never been an ice bath type of person. I never took an ice bath. I never took any of that kind of stuff. So I could feel like it might have worked. I don't know. Like I said, I've never really been a type of guy who's ever really did a lot of cold treatments, and I never did a really hot treatment. So I don't really know like what's supposed to feel, because I felt like at like the 3-minute mark, because you do it for 6 minutes, I felt kind of like getting numb, kind of like a little pain, but that's probably to be expected because it's benefiting. But if I do it multiple times and more often, then I can really tell you if it really is working. You know, like I've said before, if you do it once and you think you're gonna have the end all be all, like your body's gonna feel 100% and feel good and feel not hurting, I don't believe you're going in there the right way. Even if it's a massage from a massage therapist, I believe one time only, you're not going to see results. So maybe after the second time, maybe after the third time, I will see results. But that's why I showed you in the car. I did get that hot and cold pack that should benefit my shoulder while I'm recovering. Let's say I'm playing video games. I have it on for 20 minutes, and it will help bring the swelling down. But that's pretty much what happened. It was like a 25-minute session of my arms being out like this, and it was really compressing, and that's why my muscles look like they're kind of ripped. They're all jiggly because I haven't worked out in a while. But it is what it is. Like I said, this arm doesn't hurt that bad, but it's like right in this section. Like this is the section, like that little ball section is where my shoulder hurts. So it's the section that really makes you move left and right is what's hurting. But overall, would I say it's a reasonable thing to go get it done? Yeah, it's hella reasonable, man.